everybody. This is Lorne Rubis, and I'm totally committed to advancing culture and workplaces and leadership, and I'm all about thinking about how to create conditions so that people can thrive in the work that they do. It's so much part of who we are. It's not all who we are, but it's so much part of who we are. And so one of the ways that I continue to try and learn is every Sunday, I just try and find out about one cool company that's out there, and what they're doing and why that they're really successful in creating these conditions for building a great culture. And they're everywhere. Some of them are, well known. They're out there and they're highly regarded and have got big brands. Others are very local and they are really appreciated at a very localized level. But they all do cool things. And so my commitment and my learning journey is every Sunday I try to find and explore about one. And I thought, hey, why not share that with you? What have I learned about these cool companies, what they do, and how might I share that with you? So, hey, that's what we're going to do on this podcast and vlog. Hope you enjoy them. Hang out every Sunday with me for just a little short burst of brightness of some cool things that companies are doing out there. And yeah, let's use it as a way to learn from them, get inspired by them, and feel positive that we can create places where we can all thrive. Hey, we're people. And what other thing is that other than living with joy and thriving? Let's go make that happen. And gosh, I just love exploring and finding out what cool companies are doing out there. And one of the companies that I've run into and I'm learning a little bit more about is Gainsight. They're a customer-focused software development company. They're really making tremendous advancement in their customer acquisition. Companies like Zoombox, lots of people using them. They have over 1,000 employees. Their Glassdoor rating is 4.7. And when I was at ATB and we were at the top of our game, our Glassdoor rating was 4.4. Their CEO has a 98% approval rating, and their recommendation to a friend is 94%. And you'll see things on their website like comments from employees: the best place you will ever work. I mean, no place is perfect, and every place has its kind of has its complications. But I was just reading more about them, and you might want to find out about them. They're in a number of lists as the best place to work in North America or whatever. But one of the things that they celebrate is sort of like just childlike joy that they promote and encourage amongst people. And their CEO sort of also plays a role in it. They one of the things they do is that they create videos that are fun, and he often does them. And they pantomime songs. They trying to get the message out there to employees in a way where they invite tremendous amount of people to use their creativity to do that. And if you look under Gainsight joy videos, you'll find a couple of them. They're really kind of fun to look at. And it reminded me when here in Canada, WestJet was at the top of their culture game. And unfortunately, I don't believe that they are anymore. But when they were at the top of their culture game, childlike joy was evident. When you went onto the planes, oftentimes the way they delivered the normal compliance safety announcement was with pantomimes or mimes, or they just allowed for a lot of creativity. And of course, the message got out, you had to buckle your seatbelt and what would happen if the oxygen mask came down. But the more important thing is that employees had a sense that they could have applied that creativity. One of their, they were just renowned. One of their videos that they created for around the holiday season had millions and millions of views. It went viral because it was captured WestJet employees bringing incredible joy to customers in a surprising way when they won free tickets to fly anywhere in WestJet, in the WestJet world or whatever. It was just incredible. So this idea about allowing for the joy to come out through the genuine hearts, minds, and activity of employees throughout the organization is something that's an indicator of a confident leadership group, an inspired and engaged employee group, and a sense of putting people first, the humanness of who we are. We love when we get to do things with a sense of childlike joy kind of attached to it. I mean, there's just evidence everywhere. Now, I asked I fly WestJet all the time. I'm a platinum flyer, and I asked flight attendants if they could still do some of this creativity, and they're not allowed to. They have to follow the script, and I guess there are probably some reasons for that, but I think it's I think it's unfortunate. I think it's a poor decision, frankly. And the idea that we can just create conditions for people to have fun, joy, do things. I was talking to a colleague the other day where right in the middle of the president's address on one of their learning days, a group of employees unannounced, the president, in this case, their woman CEO, they came out and did this crazy dance, and the whole audience just went nuts, and they had so much fun with it. And I've seen that time and time again, where when you're at the top of your culture game, there is a lot of seriousness, of course, around meeting your objectives and high performing and doing all those things. But underneath all that, it's us as human beings. And when we have a chance to more openly, fun way, transparently express and create and bring out the themes or messages with a sense of joy, humor, all those things, gosh, that makes it so much. And there's so many tools that you could do it. You know, we now have these full video collaborative platforms and all kinds of ways that we can allow this to happen. So whether, you know, we talk about wanting to bring people into the office a lot of times, quote, bring people back, the most advanced organizations are going forward. So, and, you know, this company is an example of that, where they've got people from St. Louis to India to San Francisco, and they don't let that get in the way of their commitment to creating childlike joy, connection, fun, and all the transparency and all the things. They call each other Gainsters. And, you know, you can't get away with having a nickname for the people in your company unless there's this genuine kind of a sense of wanting to belong to this group that I feel part of. You know, we called ourselves ATBers, WestJetters, Gainsters, Googliers, or you name it. And again, it's just a subtext of being part of, being there, being included. And this idea that while we need to take our business seriously, we don't need to take ourselves seriously. Unleash the fun, unleash the joy, allow it to happen. Learn from companies like this. So I don't know if you've heard about them. I'm going to feature some things. The company is called Gainsight. Really high on the Glassdoor scores, and being widely recognized for the kind of culture and their whole mission that they describe. And I want to read it to you. They say, we are living proof that you can win in business while being human first. And our purpose and the overall purpose of the customer success movement, the movement we serve at Gainsight, is that we are fundamentally believe that a customer is a bunch of human beings, and just like you, they want to succeed with what they do. And so this idea of putting people first, it's not a contradiction to hard-nosed spreadsheet leadership. It's a complement. It's fundamental. It's the base behind how you think, how your leaders think, how that gets translated and felt throughout the entire organization. Again, Gainsight, learn about them. And we're going to bring you highlights from cool companies, some of them big and global, some of them local, and find out some of the cool things that they do. Check out some of their joy-driven videos, often led and created by their CEO, and find out some more things that they do to create this and complete their mission. Gainsight, cool company. Learn from them. Bye for now. See you next week.